From Newport on the Levee, Fox 19 and the Cincinnati Bengals present Bengals Now. Sponsored by Wendy's, Jake Sweeney Chevrolet, CareSource, Shelf Genie, and Newport on the Levee.
And welcome everybody to Bengals Now here on Newport on the Levee. I'm Joe Danneman, he is Jeremy Rao, and a big crowd of Bengals fans out to welcome one of the big stars of the Cincinnati Bengals. Our first time having Evan McPherson on the show here tonight.
You want to talk about a stand-up guy. Evan was just placed on injured reserve, and he's here tonight to do the show with us. Evan, come on, man. Let's do it.
All right,
Money
make
Mac, some of the most
noise
clutch
for Money
kicks.
Mac, one of the fan favorites here in Cincinnati. Cincinnati's star kicker, Evan McPherson, making his way up to the stage. High fives for Money Mac as he makes his way towards the stage. And first time on Bengals Now. One more time, everybody, for Evan McPherson here.
Come on,
Outstanding. We appreciate you being here.
I
Go ahead
mean,
and have a seat.
This dude has made some of the most clutch kicks in Bengals history and now joining us here tonight. And Evan, as we kick things off, no pun intended, I understand that this season has not gone the way that you guys want it to. But for you, you have had such a great career here in Cincinnati. I want to start with this, man. People think of Money Mac and Evan McPherson and all of these dream sequences of 21 and 22. What sticks out for you still as the best memory for you in your career here?
I think the best memory for me definitely had to be that Kansas City game in the playoffs. And just hit that winning kick in overtime and just embracing the teammates. Obviously, I had Kevin and Clark on the team at the time, and they had been here for 13 years. Definitely had ups and downs, bad years, good years. And obviously our coach has been here for 24 years. And so just to see how much that moment meant to them and how much that moment meant to the city, it kind of really opened my eyes to how special that moment really was.
We talked before the season after you signed your contract. I found this interesting because I wanted to know, do kickers do anything together in the offseason? And you told me you guys actually do a retreat together.
Yeah.
How beneficial is that for you guys to get together? I know you said Justin Tucker hasn't been. Maybe he comes this year. What is that like for you?
It's just a lot of fun. I'm always jealous of these guys, like on the team, and how they have people in their certain positions to kind of bounce ideas off of. And I know, like, two guys that stick out to me are like Joseph Osai and Trey Hendrickson. You see those guys together all the time talking about technique, talking about this and that, and just how they do certain things. And I just love talking to other kickers about just technique, what they're feeling, what they're trying, what's working for them, what's not working for them. And so that time that we get to spend together and train together is just so much fun for me because, I don't know, I like to say I like to nerd out on kicking. And just kind of pick other guys' brains that have been playing for a long time.
One last random one for me because I think we probably asked you this question when you got drafted, but it's been several years now, so I'm curious to ask you this question. So if anybody here has seen the viral video of Evan when he was in college kicking a football and you had a plastic bottle taped to the rafters of your indoor facility in Florida, he kicked a football and it hit the bottle just right that it flipped the cap off. Okay?
Insane.
Question one, was that real?
It was.
Question two, how many takes?
So it probably took me, I say 30 to 40 attempts. I think once I got past like 20, I kind of stopped keeping count. But I like hit the bottle and not just the cap, so I had to restart. But yeah, it definitely took a while.
That was during COVID? The 2020?
I think it was it?
I'm trying to think.
Maybe it was.
People were doing a lot of weird stuff during COVID to just fill time. Now, you were kicking, obviously, but we all found out what we could actually accomplish in 2020 in some ways. I feel like I think it was then. Because the bottle filling was huge. Yeah,
I think the bottle cap challenge is huge, and it was going around. I saw long snappers try it. I saw a kicker do it, and I was like, I mean, I would like some views. I might try it. And I'll post it and see how it goes. So.
It did well, didn't it?
Yeah. It did.
I mean, that was straight out of Dude Perfect,
cool.
Man. That was wild. So after all these years, now I know it was real.
Yep.
And it didn't take you that many tries. I would have guessed it took a couple hundred. We all saw Bryson DeChambeau trying to hit a golf ball over his house, right?
Yep.
Just saw that?
Yep.
And it took him, 16 days. He did that in 20 or 30 kicks. Unbelievable. Round of applause here for Evan McPherson, everybody, making time for us tonight.
Thank you.
Let's go inside Paycor Stadium now and my conversation with Zac Taylor.
What do you like most about the demeanor of this team for what you have left for the rest of the season?
The pride that this team has, and they care for each other. This is important to them. They're hurt when we don't win a game. We haven't played up to our standard at any point. And so we've got to find a way to get some momentum, find a win. But when I look in their eyes, sit in a team meeting, look in the locker room, I know the guys care about the right things. They're going to pick each other up, pick themselves up, and find a way to go win against Dallas.
Accountability, that's a word you just used. You used it Sunday after the loss against the Pittsburgh Steelers. How important is that in professional sports for everyone, coaches, players, everyone in the building, to have accountability for what is happening?
It doesn't serve people well to stand up and start pointing fingers at everybody. And so anytime you lose, there's certainly things you can look at personally that you can do to help find a win for the team.
Every guy has a different reason why they continue to fight, why they continue to try to win. What's your why?
For the guys in the locker room, I've seen the work that they put in the entire year. I've seen the support we have from within the organization. I see the fans out in the community and how much they care and how much this means to them. My family, in my own house, how much it means to them, a win compared to a loss. And so the last person I do it for is myself. I know I work hard and all that, but you do it for all the people that wear Bengals gear any given day in the week. And I think that's what I appreciate about living here and being a part of this community is how much everyone pours into this and how much it means it. And so you want to win for everybody's sake.
Okay, welcome back to Bengals Now. Going to take a quick break here on Fox 19 now before first-year punter Ryan Rehkow joins us on stage. Stick around, more on Bengals Now on Fox 19 now.
Back here on Bengals Now, I am Jeremy Rao. He is Joe Daneman. This is Evan McPherson, and let's bring out Ryan Rehkow, Bengals first-year punter. Legend has it, he once punted a football over the mountains, but also correct. I think 80 yards is a Bengals record, right?
Was it 84 or 85? I can't remember.
Oh, 85? Okay.
85.
It was 84.
Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is a special night.
Rehkow.
You think about this,
cool,
right?
yeah.
You have our two
Yeah,
specialists
take your time.
making this a special night here on
Rehkow.
Bengals Now. His first appearance, his first year in Cincinnati, getting high fives as he makes his way up on stage to join us. Ryan, grab a seat. We appreciate you being here. This is awesome. Okay, so tell us what it's like here. First year in Cincinnati. You've traveled the world, right? This is your new professional home. What's Cincinnati been like for you so far?
Cincinnati's been awesome. I feel like I've never lived in a real city before. It's always kind of been in the suburbs a little bit. And so just being able to experience that, it's been amazing. Just seeing everybody, meeting some people, it's been awesome.
We could talk about your personality, and we will. I am curious because we joked about the Uncle Rehkow stuff and punting a football over the mountains. Forget what you've done in a game, man. Like, what's the longest punt you've ever had in your life? Practice field, I don't care where you are. Just give me a number and make it a little unrealistic.
A little unrealistic.
Yeah. Add a couple yards.
With a roll, like the whole field.
The whole field.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Like, what's leg day like? What do you do?
That's the thing. I'm not a big squat guy, so I can't really say it's just the weight room.
Okay.
I feel like soccer growing up kind of primed it, get the whip in the leg a little bit. Obviously the weights help, but a lot of flexibility, and yeah, that's about it.
This is like, I just got to say, this is cool for me because I don't do squats either, and now I know I can probably punt the football the length of the field.
Exactly.
Well, like I was telling you backstage, God's gifted him with an amazing frame.
That's it.
Like I was saying,
True.
6'4", like 225. Are you kidding
Insane.
me?
I don't have that.
If I was 6'4", 225, I'd be hitting 80-yard field goals.
Yeah.
Well, is the flexibility more important than the power?
I think you
That's
got to
a
have
question
both.
for either of you.
Yeah.
If you ask, I have golfing buddies that say flexibility is more important than the weight room.
Yeah.
Because if they can get more turn and torque, it creates more speed for them.
So let me ask you this. How close have you guys become? Because you spend a lot of time around each other, right, at work. Have you guys become fast friends here in your first year in Cincinnati?
Yeah, I'd say we've become really close. I obviously it's fun whenever we both have wives and similarities, and we can go out to dinner and double dates and whatnot, and just kind of hang out and just enjoy this time together. I mean, we do spend a lot of time together, but we still will choose to spend time outside of, the facility and just go get dinner, go to the movies, or just kind of hang out.
Yeah. Ryan, you're a first-year guy, so when you hang out with Evan's like, oh, please, no, I can't sign the autographs. Here's Ryan. Is that how it goes usually?
No.
Here's the thing. Luckily, I would say Evan is more recognizable than me, so that hasn't happened too often. So it's usually I never have to be the bad guy, which is great.
You would think, though, after that 80-plus yard bomb that people would know your face by now. It's disappointing.
No, I'm content with it. Me
Okay.
and my wife can go out.
It'll change.
We're good.
All right, great stuff from these guys. Let's go inside Paycor Stadium. Reagan Holgate, rapid fire with Reagan.
Rapid fire with Reagan.
What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Vanilla or cookies and cream. Or
We
vanilla
like-
bean. One of the three though.
What's your favorite holiday?
My birthday. It's not a holiday, but yeah, that's my favorite. It's a special day for me.
Do the guys have any nicknames here for you in the locker room? What would they call you?
Poison Ivy, Ivy League,
Biggest fear?
heights,
So are we going to Kings Island? Or are we riding roller coasters or no?
no roller coasters.
Biggest pet peeve?
Asking a question that you know the answer to. It's a crazy question.
What's one job you'd be absolutely terrible at?
No, if I was maybe if I was an artist, like drawing,
Okay.
I'm horrible at drawing.
Who are you closest with here in the locker room? That clown?
That's why he on me. Yeah, Tyson.
If you're coming face to face with a spider, are we killing it or are we setting it free?
Setting it free. I'll probably just walk past it. I don't do
You don't
spiders.
fear spiders? You don't care?
I don't care for spiders.
Okay.
No. Fear of snakes.
If you could be any animal, what animal would you be?
That's hard. I'd be maybe like a gorilla.
You told me, I asked you if ping pong was your specialty, your special talent. You said no. So what's the answer?
I'm good at building things.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good at building things.
Construction.
Construction. That's a special talent, hidden talent. I got me a little toolbox set at the house. Got a little screwdriver. So.
One screwdriver.
No. I got a whole set. I got a whole little toolkit. Come with a box, everything. I got the whole setup.
All right, back here with Money Mac and Uncle Rehkow. Gabby on the green now with Ask Me Anything.
All right, guys, so you can both answer these questions. All these kiddos lined up and ready to go. These are tough questions coming your way, okay?
Bring them on.
All right, James is up first. Go ahead, James.
What was your most favorite moment on the field?
Honestly, I would have to say the Carolina Panthers game afterwards in the locker room. I guess it's not on the field. We celebrated on the field because that was at least my first win of my career, and so that was a special moment for sure.
And I think my favorite moment on the field was, like I said earlier, the Kansas City Chiefs win in overtime in the playoffs.
What's your most favorite jersey you've ever worn?
My most favorite Bengals jersey I've ever worn is like our old whiteout ones. They had like the black sleeve kind of. And I wish we still wore them whenever we wear our white helmets because I think it would go really well together. But I'd say the old whiteout ones.
I would say the whiteout ones were super clean. That was a fun atmosphere.
What a great segment with Gabby on the green. Ask Me Anything. We are not done. Coming up next right here on Bengals Now, these guys going to find out what Cincinnati is all about. We're going to play All About Cincinnati next right here with Money Mac and Uncle Rehkow on Bengals Now. We are back here on Bengals Now, and it is time to play All About Cincinnati. Joe, these guys are ready. Why don't you lead off with question one?
Okay, question one. Who knows more about their new city of Cincinnati? Okay, question one. What is the name of the Reds Stadium? What is the name of the Cincinnati Reds
Evan is so ready.
Stadium? Yes. It's right down the street from Paycor Stadium. And it looks like they both are off to a good start here. I know it's a long one to write, You can just do the acronym if you want to, but he's going to write the whole thing.
All right.
Boom, that is 1 for Ryan Rehkow, and that is 1 for Evan McPherson. You can show the camera right there.
Yeah, right there. All right.
Bang. Okay. No help on this one,
Don't
everybody.
say a word.
No help.
Don't say
I'm
a word.
watching. The Cincinnati Reds have a very famous shortstop. He has a full name, but if you just give me his first name, he's like Jamar, he's like Joe, or he's on one-name status in Cincinnati. What is the name of the shortstop of the Cincinnati Reds? Ooh, good try. I think we're going to have a tie after this round.
We
Ryan
are.
put Pete, which is awesome.
He is wrong. Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie
is
De La
right,
Cruz.
man.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Oh,
Yes,
would not
the
have guessed
shortstop
that.
for the Reds. So we're tied.
We are tied. Again, don't say a word because this is getting good now, the final few. Okay. What is the nickname of the back-to-back World Series Reds of the 1970s?
Considered
nickname.
the best team in baseball history.
Jeez.
Okay? So the name Red is in the name of the nickname. Okay? They had Pete Rose, they had Johnny Bench, they had Joe Morgan. Good try.
Evan says red legs.
Okay,
That
so
is not
Evan,
right.
No, that is not right.
It's the red something.
Red is in the name of the nickname. It's hard.
All right. Evan doesn't have.
Okay.
I don't know if Ryan's going to get it. We'll see. He's going to write something random here. I'm looking forward to it, honestly.
Good job with the crowd, too, for not giving hints.
Invincible Reds. Good
no.
nickname.
Good try.
Like
The Big Red Machine.
We're still tied.
Still tied
All
with 2 questions left.
Okay.
Okay. What is the nickname for the state of Ohio? So we're in Kentucky right now. That's the Bluegrass State. Indiana's the Hoosier State. Ohio is the what state? It's all good,
Evan's
brother.
got it.
You're good. I think they were writing it down anyway.
Evan's
We're
got
good.
it.
Evan's got it. Yep. He heard
All
it
right.
too. Would you have gotten it? He wouldn't have gotten it. Okay.
Man,
Hey,
all right. It comes down
he
to
wrote
this.
it down.
I'm using
All
my
right.
resources.
Look, you're better at this last one. Why don't you do this
Okay,
last
so we
one?
will do
You're
this
a
one.
lifetime Cincinnati guy.
I am
give
a lifetime
Give me a
Cincinnati
good
guy.
part of
Okay,
the song.
Okay, so you guys have a fight song. The Cincinnati Bengals have a fight song. Hear that Bengal growling. Everybody here can sing it, okay? So I'm going to sing a portion of the song. They're going to finish the lyric, okay? The question is, what portion of the song should I sing?
You got
I
to
have
find
sing
somewhere in
it.
the middle.
Let's all sing it together, and I'll
Yeah.
tell you when to stop. You ready? Hear that Bengal growling, mean and angry. Oh, you guys can do better than that. An offensive brute. Run passer boot. And defensively, he's rough. Tough. Cincinnati Bengals.
Stop.
Right there's the spot. Cincinnati Bengals.
What's the next line?
Yes, Evan's got it.
Ryan does. He says,
I
hear him
think Evan's
growling.
gonna take it
Can you
now.
show it? It says, hear him growling. Ryan's wrong. Cincinnati Bengals, hear him growling.
Sing it. Yeah, you got a mic.
Come
Here
on,
he
get
goes.
the mic up.
Wait, can you
Yes.
lead
Lead-
me off?
lead him
'Cause
in.
Here we go.
I'm missing the beat.
An offensive brute. Run passer boot. And defensively, he's rough. Tough. Cincinnati Bengals.
That's the team we're gonna cheer to victory.
Yes!
Touchdown Bengals.
Put some points up on the board.
Cincinnati.
Evan McPherson wins. All about Cincinnati.
Buzzer.
Outstanding. That's our best spike here on the stage. We're going to take a quick break. Ryan Rehkow's playing Pop-A-Shot to try to repair his reputation after an All About Cincinnati loss. Make noise for Evan and Ryan, everybody, here on Bengals Now.
All right, back here on Bengals Now, we have Money Mac ready to talk some trash with Ryan Rehkow doing Pop-A-Shot. And Joe, who is our special guest?
All right, so we have Caden, who won the pre-show shoot-off to go against Ryden. A bit of a height difference, Ryan, with you and Caden here. So we've made rules. Can you tell him what the rule is that Ryan can't break?
Yeah, so the rule for Ryan is his elbows cannot extend past the silver bar. So we're gonna have to make him take a step back.
Yeah, you want to go on your knees?
I think, yeah.
I think that's fair.
Whoa,
okay, yeah,
okay.
the crowd says
All
that's
right.
fair.
You
Yeah,
good with
so let's
that?
do it.
I'm fine with that.
All right, guys, so go ahead and
Here we go.
step on up. And while you're getting ready,
Yeah, you can slightly reach.
If you're on your knees, yes. Yeah, look at that. Even height, ready to go. I like this. Okay, so this has some good anticipation here.
Do you have a noisemaker?
You got a noisemaker.
Okay, I want to move over here.
Okay.
Yeah, I liked it, yeah.
Okay.
Evan came ready. He's ready to distract his teammate.
Okay.
Yeah,
Shout
here
out
we go.
to Wendy's.
30 seconds.
Wendy's
Yeah,
a
shout
sponsor?
out Wendy's. Yes, absolutely.
All right.
All right, so Evan is trying to distract Ryan while he's shooting. Listen, Evan and Ryan play in 70,000-seat stadiums every single Sunday or Monday.
This is no big
This is
deal.
not going to bother him. Although, at this point, it is a slow go with the cameras on at this point. All right, yeah, Jeremy, get in there
I
to
need to
keep
see
us
the score here.
Give us a score.
We got 10 seconds
Start fouling him, Evan.
10
Just
to 8,
foul him.
Ryan.
Just hit his arm. See if he can play
13
through
to
contact.
11, Ryan.
Oh, he blocked it, and he took it out with him.
Come on.
Oh!
Yes. No.
Oh, it's Ryan Rehkow wins.
Ryan
19
Rehkow
to
wins,
17.
but Caden, come here, man. Come here,
Come on,
Caden.
Caden, come on.
Right over here, right next to Ryan. We'll have you guys stand here. Let's raise his hand.
raise a hand for the
Let's
champ.
raise your hand.
Right here.
He's the people's champ,
Come on,
everybody.
Caden.
Let's go.
Let's go,
for
Caden.
Caden. Make noise, everybody,
Come on,
for Ryan Rehkow and Evan McPherson being here on Bengals Now. Bengals and Cowboys on Monday Night Football. We'll see you back here next week. Newport on the levee for Bengals Now.